Wait, I didn't think it was gonna work. Okay. Hey, what's up you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're gonna try to learn how to whistle. Why? Actually, that's a pretty good question. I feel like in this day and age, there really isn't much of a use for whistling. Or at least in my life. Anyways, you never know if you ever run into a situation where we have to whistle or die. We'll be covered. On that note, today we're gonna try to learn how to whistle more than one note. But here's the twist. I'm not actually gonna be the one teaching you because I can barely whistle myself. Like, obviously I can't whistle that well. I can kind of whistle, but I can only whistle one note, and I don't even have full control over what note that whistle sound will be. I don't know how to whistle when there's multiple like notes or pitches involved, and so I can't whistle songs. I can't do that thing where I feel like there was this famous kid song called like Whistle While You Work, and then there was just like a bunch of kids and like this one adult, and they were doing some kind of campsite work and they're just whistling. So on that note, let's get into this video. I found a couple of YouTube videos teaching us how to whistle, and we're just gonna try to follow along and see how far we can get. I've heard from people that whistling is something that takes some time to improve and practice. However, I like to think that with my engineering degree and the fact that I think I'm a pretty fast learner, or at least that's what I say in my interviews, we're just gonna try our best and see how far we can get. So before we play the video, let me just show you how I usually whistle. And the way I usually whistle is you just pucker up your lips like this, and then you just blow air. There we go. For those of you who don't know how to do that yet, try playing around with how tight you pucker up your lips. Say if you usually pucker up your lips like this, tighten it so that it becomes a much smaller hole in the middle. And then once you do that, I think one other thing you can try is you can try to control the amount of air or how hard you blow air out of your mouth. So sometimes people have the tendency of blowing too hard or too soft, and just see how fast or slow you need to blow air out of your mouth to make that whistling sound. I think since a lot of people have different mouth shapes and sizes, it just depends on your mouth, and you need to kind of take time to figure out which combination works best for you. Anyways, let's go play the video. The first video is called 3 Easy Ways to Whistle with Your Tongue. This one is by Brightside. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that YouTube channel. They've got like 36 million subscribers, so they've got to be doing something right. I've seen like a Brightside video before. They're not usually the most accurate in terms of content, but we're just gonna try it since we're not really starting from a strong whistling background. Anyways, so here we go. Let's play it.
Hey, check it out. That's right, there are 3 easy ways to whistle with your tongue.
Alright, so this is the first method.
Here's method number 1. Begin by slightly puckering your lips.
It's kind of like our method.
A good trick is to exclaim, ooh, and keep your lips in the position they're in at the end of the exclamation. Move your tongue toward the roof of your mouth and set the tip of your tongue against your 2 front teeth, like this, and then blow air out. Doing this will create a high-pitched sound. The sound will vary according to how much air you blow out. The stronger you blow, the higher the pitch. Now try experimenting by placing your entire tongue against the roof of your mouth or just the tip. Remember that the tip of your tongue should always stay against your 2 front teeth, and your lips should be puckered throughout the entire process.
Wait. Guys, actually, wait, I didn't think it was gonna work. You have to put your tongue on the roof, like leaning against your 2 front teeth, and then the whole tongue has to be like on the roof of your mouth.
Better results by placing their full tongue against the roof of their mouth.
Okay, so some people have a better result if you put your whole tongue at the roof of your mouth and widen it to cover everything.
And widening it so it touches the molars on
So it touches the molars on both sides.
both sides, and no air touches the top of their...
And no, how do you do that? No air touches the top of your tongue.
You can
Top
try
of the tongue.
smiling while whistling, and you'll achieve different tones.
Okay, I don't know about that one, but so you gotta put it all the way up. No air touches the top of your tongue. So I'm putting it up there. Can you guys do that? I don't know how they do it, cause like for me, whenever I try to do it, there always seems to be some air getting to the top of my tongue, or else I just can't blow out. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. So you put it up there. Alright guys, I'm just gonna call this a fail, and we're just gonna move on to method 2.
Method 2. Pull back your lips against your teeth. Your tongue should be wide and flat near your bottom teeth, but don't let the tip of your tongue touch your bottom teeth. Then blow air out and direct it at your lower teeth. The whistle this form produces should...
Okay, so you gotta put your tongue at the bottom instead of the top now, and then the tip can't touch the front teeth. So it says direct air at your lower teeth. Like, how? Maybe it's working for some of you, then great. I'm gonna keep looking so that for the rest of you who still haven't figured out how to whistle, we're gonna try and look for another one. Okay, let's unpause.
This method involves using your tongue and 2 fingers. Decide which fingers you want to use. They will hold your lips in the proper position. The easiest choice is the thumb and index finger of your right hand. Start by touching the tips of your tongue and index fingers loosely. There's no need to press them too tightly. Then stick out your tongue, curl it upwards, and place the tip of your joined fingers underneath the tip of your tongue. Holding that position, bring your tongue and fingers back inside your mouth right behind your bottom teeth. Wrap your lips tightly around your fingers so that the air enters and leaves your mouth only through a small hole in the middle.
It just
Now blow out.
Maybe the video wants it to be like this. So from what I know, your tongue's gonna look like this, right? And your tip's gonna go up. And then from what I understand, it looks like you gotta put, like, you gotta make this finger, and then you gotta put it like that. I don't know if you can see that. Like that, and then you just push it back into your mouth. Okay, yeah. That one's not gonna work. So far with the 3 methods that we've seen in this video, method 2 and 3 definitely don't work, but I feel like the first method was kind of alright. On that note, I think that's the 3 methods that the video has to suggest. It looks like there's this bonus method.
Bonus, puckering method. This method simply involves puckering your lips, letting your tongue become relaxed inside your mouth, and then blowing out air. It's important to blow the right amount of air. If you blow too much, you won't hear a single sound coming from your mouth. The key is to be delicate about it. A tiny amount of air blown out should produce a clearly defined whistle.
Okay, so the bonus method sounds a lot like what I'm already used to doing, which is just puckering your lips, not doing anything with your tongue. You just let it relax and you just blow. Yeah, easiest way. They honestly should have just started with this, because I feel like it's the best one. So according to this video, it looks like this is the method that people use the most often when it comes to whistling songs. And the way you control your pitch is just by controlling the amount of air you blow through your mouth, and that way you can kind of alter or like control the kind of whistling sound that you make. And so okay, so it looks like that's all the methods that this video has to produce. They're not bad. Method 1 works. Method 2 and 3 are a disaster. The bonus method, which is honestly the method that we already know, works pretty well. Let me see if I can find a video specifically geared towards teaching us how to control the pitch of a whistle. There's a channel called WhistlersBrother. There's this video called How to Whistle -- whistling tutorial number 1. Let's see how this goes. It's playing now.
Hey, it's me, Dave, Whistler's brother. I don't know why I picked that name in the beginning when I set up my YouTube.
That was impressive. See, like what he did there is exactly what I ideally want to be able to do when I whistle, because he has found a way to control the pitch when he whistles. So that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Now, changing notes, the lower the note, the wider the opening. The higher the note, the smaller the opening. So if I go, maybe you can see this even on my lips, I don't know from here.
All right, guys, that's our key. He said the lower the note, the wider the opening. The higher the note, the smaller the opening. So like if we want to like a really high note, then we'll pucker our lips super small. Let me try that. If we want it lower, then we'll open our lips bigger. Okay, I think we get the point. The technique is there. It's just like how wide and narrow you pucker your lips.
You might get frustrated that it doesn't sound all that great, and that's okay. I'm going to give you a few tips here for that. First of all, you're not going to whistle like a pro overnight. I've been whistling for...
Alright guys, looks like we're not going to whistle like a pro overnight. To get the pitch right, it's just a matter of practice. Like, there's no quick fix or hack for that, and that's how people learn how to whistle whole entire songs and get really good control over their pitch. Alright, so I'm going to stop playing the video there because we already have the technique that we need to control the whistling pitch. And so it seems like now that we have the technique, it's just a matter of practice over time to be able to figure out how to control your own whistle pitch and to eventually be able to play a song. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable, and more importantly, I hope you guys found some useful whistling techniques that work for you. I'm gonna put up cards and links in the description box below for the Brightside and WhistlersBrothers channel and videos, and let me know down in the comment section below which whistling techniques work best for you, and definitely let me know if you guys have any cool uses for whistling, or if you know what people use whistling for in general. I'm definitely curious to find out why people whistle nowadays. Like this video if you found it entertaining, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and try to make it a point to upload at least one video a week. On that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.